Okay, so today I'm going to be installing a dashboard screen. I've had a dashboard screen for a couple of months now from a brand called Tlyard, and I'm using that same brand to upgrade to a larger screen. And let's see how that upgrade works, if a larger screen really makes sense. Now, installation should be straightforward, and if you are in the market for a screen, because a Model Y kind of lacks that, to be honest, in a car, you kind of feel something is missing behind the wheel. If you are interested in something like this video might be for you. So let's see how the installation works and what is the end product of upgrading to a large screen behind the wheel. As with every video, let's start with the unboxing. Before beginning any electrical installation, make sure to turn off the main screen. Using the included pry tool that comes in the package, remove the side panels from the driver and the passenger sides that are held in place with clips. Next, pull out the dashboard. This may require some effort, but be very careful not to use too much force or you might end up damaging your windshield. We will now attach the screen to the dashboard. First, find the center based on the curve cutout that you can see here from the steering column. I suggest using tape to mark down the center, then pass the blue and red wires through the holes and align and slot the screen perfectly in between the holes to keep it in place. Next, turn the dashboard over and attach the included steel bracket with screws to completely secure the screen into the dash. Let's begin with the connections. Open the bottom side panel on the passenger side that is also held in place with just clips. The included wire will have two sides. On one end, the white plug will bypass the connection here and the blue plug here. The wire also has an extra slot which is useful if you want to add accessories in the future. Neatly route the cables, and I prefer to use electric tape to keep them in place. Lay the dashboard down, connect the other end of the wire to the blue and red wires, tuck the wires in and push the dashboard in place. The screen should immediately turn on, which is a good sign. Finally, put all the panels together. Note that for this dashboard, you only need a connection on the passenger side, unlike my previous screen which needed a connection on both sides. Which is why I ended up removing an extra panel on the driver's side that wasn't needed. Tlyard dashboard screen is priced at $419, but by using my code you could get an additional discount, so make the most out of it. So the screen is compatible with all Model 3s and Ys, Intel or AMD owned Teslas, so make sure to configure it properly before you make that purchase. My first impression of the touchscreen is that it's great, it's responsive, and it has thin bezels which I really appreciate. The 9-inch screen is super sharp even though it's a 720p display. Swiping to the right gives you access to more controls, including the settings. I immediately changed the temperature to Fahrenheit, and I plan to activate the steering control to avoid smudging the screen with my fingerprints over time. The startup screen is also really clean. The most exciting feature of the screen is going to be Apple Carplay and Android Auto, which is very easy to set up. Simply connect your phone to the screen via Bluetooth, choose the navigate icon, and your phone should prompt you to use CarPlay. That's it. I'm so glad I don't have to rely solely on Tesla Maps and my phone's Google Maps. Apple CarPlay is integrated right there in my line of sight, and that's a big deal for me. This screen connects to your phone's internet via Bluetooth, so you don't need a dedicated SIM card, which is a good thing as well. I like the user interface where Apple CarPlay can be displayed on one side and the odometer on the other. I suggest connecting to your home Wi-Fi network initially to download the themes that come with the dashboard, and they really look nice, but I still prefer the minimal black and white theme that is already there, and I think that is default, which matches closely with my Tesla screen. By the way, you have the choice to play music on Spotify from your car's speaker or the screen speaker, but I'm not sure you would prefer the latter anyways. If you want to learn more about every single feature, trick and tip, the manual has everything mentioned in detail. The only disadvantages I see with the screen are the restricted airflow if you prefer cool air directly hitting you, and the potential obstructed view of the entire screen through the steering wheel depending on your seat's position. However, I found it perfect for me based on my seating position. Let me know what you think about this dashboard screen. Now, if you feel like you're missing Android Auto or Apple CarPlay and you feel like you need a little bit more information behind the wheel rather than each time glancing onto the main screen, then this accessory is definitely something you should be considering. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check this one out where I recently installed a rear screen for the backseat passengers. I think you'll enjoy that one. Until the next time, take care my internet friends, and I'll catch you in my next video. But before that, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more content like this. Bye-bye.